Alright, this is Chinook Park and boat launch ramp. This guy's taking off. We're going to go through these islands here, and the goal is Bill Ellis Lake over there, or the park, to unload. But there's some deer on here. But we're cruising. Last time we did this, there were deer cruising around. Tape's holding up. Barely. The key was just to inflate it until it is as much as you can put in without ripping that seam. Anyhow, we're on the road. As you can see, it's not really all gorgeous blue skies like yesterday, but who's complaining, man? I do have to admit the Duck Lake is probably the coolest. This one, because it's got the 3 islands. You can do your little sightseeing. I don't think there's anywhere that you could possibly land. We're just looking. We're going to go left here, but... Oh, hello, puppy dog. Yes, I love you too. You gotta sit down. Look, we're going out in the big water. Yes, you can see Duck Lake goes way up and around that way also. But today we're trying to do like a distance marathon. Yes, good boy. Look, we're going up there in the big water. I did remember my life vest. I've got my little police whistle. And so far, that's doing well. We're cruising. I did put a few extra pounds of pressure in the bottom, just for a little more rigidity. The wind's blowing us towards the island. You remember there were deer? Remember there were deer in there? Good boy, sit. Oh. I think I drank too much coffee today. I'm all jittery. I did fly the drone, and it was a crappy flight because the first battery was dead. So just as soon as I got up to altitude, the battery started beeping. Then I put the second one in, the wind kicked up, so it doesn't matter. You can see the wind is kind of blowing between blue skies and overcast. I just think it's cool that there's islands on this lake. And the way you can tell the difference, you see how the water is like a lime green over here? You'll see after we go to Bill Ellis Lake, we're going to dip around and take a little secret canal that connects over to the main canal. Because I'm curious how the lakes interact with the canals and how they mix. Because basically I read about it. Back in the 60s, it was a housing development project. And while they were doing this, this was the pitch to deal with all the rain and water. It was a swamp, so if they made these canals, they could control it. It's brilliant. That river thinks it's brilliant too. Look up there. Oh. Looks like the sun's peeking out a little bit. It's just reflecting off those 2 sunlights or whatever. Look at that, little sunshine. Yeah, baby. You're being a good puppy dog, River. We're going to go between these two islands here. And I think that's Bill Ellis over the park where that little kids thing is. Anyway, we are cruising. Let's get real close to this tree. It would be cool if you were a kid to you could actually beach it right there. Look at that. So tempting. That is so tempting to beach it right in there. We'll continue. That's the guy that was at the boat ramp right there. I think out there you can, go quicker than 5 miles an hour. Obviously. I don't think you're allowed to have jet skis out here. And I don't know about water sports. But there you go. Alright, we're cruising. Something's swimming in the water right there. Oh, it's one of those otters. Oh, I just saw it. I see it peeking its little head at me. You think I can't see you? I see you, buddy. Hey, monkey, why did you do that? Could you imagine being like a little kid? Like you and your friends could take a kayak out to the island and set up a tent, like stealth camp out there, or whatever the kids call it these days. Oh my goodness, River. Enough with that, buddy. Here comes his wake. Look, River, it's a wake. So I personally think this is probably a good day trip for a kayak. Like even if you didn't have a motor. Because what I found is when I'm paddling, I go about the same speed as I do with the motor. I think the limitation is resistance. Like, oh, this guy's cruising. Look. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. We'll sit down. Look. What's that? Somebody's cooking something. So yeah, it's kind of cool to have a destination, like I said. From here, we're going to Bill Ellis Park. Wherever that is, I really don't know. I know it's somewhere over here, but maybe that's it right there with that dock. I bet you that's it. So the plan is to get off. Hopefully we don't mess up his fishing too much. And let him play at the park for a little while. Oh, some big swells right here. But from that park, we're going to go over there, and somewhere over there is a canal that goes through and over to the other side where the eventual ending is Marine View Park, I think. But no, it's not Marine View. I don't know. It's where the whole canal system dumps into the ocean. So we're going to try and not screw up this guy's fishing too much. Alright, so I'm going to go around this far side. What do you think, River? Think we can pull it off? Wait, you gotta go slow, River. It's not a toy, River, no. He thinks bobbers are a toy. Alright, buddy, wait. Okay. He never does. This is a cool place to park. Alright, we're going to take a break.